Do not watch alone. Tape 4, the final tape. They say if you film something long enough, it becomes real. But what they never said is what happens when the thing being filmed starts watching back. If you're hearing this, it's already too late. I don't remember falling asleep, but when I opened my eyes, the fourth tape was already playing. No screen, no VHS player, no hum of electricity, just the house and me, looping. Every door I opened led me back to the same room, same couch, same coffee table, same chipped angel statue with the crooked wing. Even when I walked outside, the hallway was there, no porch, no sky, just another version of the living room, waiting. Like the house had decided this was the only scene worth filming. I tried screaming, slamming doors, smashing windows, but the house didn't fight back. It didn't need to. It had already won. There are no cameras now, but I feel them. The angles, the framing. Sometimes I catch myself turning just slightly, like I'm trying to find the light, like I'm giving a better take. But I'm not alone anymore. The boy's not hiding like he used to. He walks the halls like he owns them, peeking around corners, standing in doorways, staring from behind the cracked bathroom mirror. And he's not alone either. There are more. Smiles without mouths. Footsteps without feet. Reflections that don't line up. All of them. Watching me. At first, I thought the tapes were cursed. Now I think they were kind. They warned me. They showed me what was coming. But I watched anyway. And that was all the permission they needed. Because that's what this was. Not an infestation, not a haunting, a transfer. Do you know what people used to say back when cameras were still new? They feared that taking your photo would steal your soul. They were right. But they were wrong about one thing. The soul doesn't leave all at once. It leaves in pieces. Every time you're filmed, a little more of you is taken. And if you watch it back long enough, you start to remember the version of you that watched first. Not the one being filmed, the one on the other side of the screen. The boy wasn't just me, he was me from the inside, from the attic, from the footage, from the still moments I left behind. He remembered everything I forgot. The smell of lavender, the sound of rain on the old tin roof, the way my grandmother used to whisper prayers under her breath when the storm came close. He wasn't haunting me, he was replacing me, frame by frame, scene by scene, until there's nothing left of me but noise. There are moments where I swear time skips. I'll be in one room, blink, and suddenly I'm standing somewhere else. No transition, no memory of walking. Just cut. Like someone's editing me in real time. Yesterday, I found myself staring out the attic window. Except, the attic doesn't have a window. It never did. But there I was, forehead against the glass, watching a version of myself walk up the driveway. He had my clothes, my posture, even my limp from the accident last year. He stopped at the door, looked up at me, and smiled. Then everything cut to black, and I was back on the couch, sweating, shaking, but the TV wasn't on. The VHS wasn't playing. It was me, playing out of sequence. I don't eat anymore. I don't sleep. I sit, and I wait, and I watch the house live around me. Last night, I saw myself. I was standing in the hallway. I had my hoodie on, my hands in my pockets. But I was watching me, and then I turned. He turned and smiled. The kind of smile you practice in a mirror before going on stage. It didn't reach his eyes. Because they weren't his, they were mine. I found the fourth tape this morning. It wasn't hanging. It wasn't hidden. It was already inside me. Every time I blink, I see static. Every time I speak, I hear tracking noise. It isn't playing on a screen. It's playing through my body. And I can feel it recording new footage every second I breathe. There's a note on the wall now. carved, not written, scratched in by fingernails or something worse. It says, "You're not being watched, you're being warned." I used to think the house had a memory, that it kept pieces of me tucked into the wallpaper. But it's not memory. It's replication. The boy was never trying to hurt me. He was trying to finish what my grandmother started. Preserve me, not my body, my performance. Because what better way to keep someone than to turn them into a story? I hear laughter now, thin, quiet, too synchronized, like the sound of children pretending not to be children. I hear it from the vents, from under the floorboards, and from behind my eyes. And every time I laugh back, it sounds more like them, more like tape. Last night, the lights turned off by themselves. All of them, at once. I tried using my flashlight, but the beam just disappeared into the dark. It was like the shadows weren't just covering the room, they were swallowing it. That's when I heard it. The rewinding. Long, violent, like someone was yanking film backwards through my spine. I collapsed, couldn't move. My arms jerked like they were stuck in playback. And in the dark, I heard a voice, soft and familiar. It said, "We'll get it right this time." Then the lights came back, and my reflection was smiling, but I wasn't. There is no ending. There never was, only playback, only reruns, only the sound of my own voice saying something I don't remember saying. He's sitting beside me now, wearing my face better than I ever did, laughing softer, smiling longer, breathing easier, like he belongs here, like I was always the tape, and he was always the one watching. And now that you've watched this far, so are you. Check your reflection. If it blinks wrong, if it smiles early, if it stands still a second too long after you move, then the transfer has already begun. Because the tape is still playing, and you are being recorded. You shouldn't have watched this alone. But then again, you never really were.